What's up, guys? My name is Brendan, and this is Student of the Community. In this series, you guys send me your clips through Instagram's direct messenger, and then I give you the best tips I can. That way, we're all able to learn from each other and become students of the entire tricking community. And guys, keep submitting your clips, because there's a new episode coming out every Friday. So with that said, let's get started. Our first clip comes from Alan, and he sent us a video of his gainer switch, swing gainer scissor. The gainer scissor is a super cool variation, so let's check this out and give him some tips. Alan, that was a good gainer scissor, and I thought you did a great job executing the variation. But if you want to clean it up, I think there's 3 things you should really consider. The first is your spotting. When you did your gainer scissor, your eyes got stuck to the ground. Rather, you want to be looking up at your target where you're executing that twist kick. The second thing I think you should focus on is your back. When you do a gainer scissor, you want your back not to be hollowed, but arched in a nice, big, open body position. The third thing I think you should consider is checking out the gainer scissor by Ahmed. Ahmed has one of the best scissor variations, and if you study his technique, you will be able to improve so much because he does them so well. Thank you so much for sending in this clip. Our second clip comes from Griffin, and he sent us a video of his touchdown rise. Let's help him out and give him some tips. Griffin, that was a good touchdown rise. Your technique was super solid, but there's something you really need to focus on, and that is supporting your weight on your plant arm. When you put your plant hand down for your touchdown rise, you bent right at the elbow and you collapsed your shoulder. When you do a touchdown rise, you need to block off that arm. You need to use it to push off the ground into whatever the next skill is. So what I would recommend if you're struggling to get that support is practice your handstands. Do a little bit of conditioning. Maybe practice your Gumby so that way you can go into your touchdown rise more smooth. If you focus on changing and getting better at supporting yourself with that plant arm, your touchdown rise will be way better and you'll be able to use it as a setup to swing into different skills. Our third clip comes from Nathan, and he sent us a video of his cart full. He says he's really struggling on the cartwheel part. So let's check it out. Nathaniel, that was a good cart full. You did a great job of executing the full technique, but I see what you mean with your cartwheel. Your cartwheel could easily be improved just by focusing on one important detail, and that is your arms. As you entered your cartwheel, you swung your arms to the side, giving you a very flat, uninverted cartwheel, which then gave you a more horizontal full. If you want to get your full more consistent, cleaner, and a little bit more inverted, use your arms and throw them more overhead as you're setting for your cartwheel. If you get your arms overhead, what that's going to do is it's going to turn your cartwheel and make it more inverted, which then will give you a slightly more inverted full. This will help you clean up your entire technique, which is already really good. You did a great job of getting that full, even though you had a really sideways cartwheel. But if you can just get your arms up, work more vertically, you should have no issues whatsoever. Our fourth clip comes from Kumar, and he sent us a video of his 540. Not only is this a great clip, but he has an awesome rooftop tricking spot. So let's check it out. Kumar, that was a good 540, but there are a few things you could do to really improve this trick. The first is use your arms. When you were doing the cheat setup, you did a great job of swinging your arms nice and wide, but the second you left the ground, you just let them go loose and kind of fall wherever they fell. Rather, when you do your 540, as you kick across with that leg, punch across with your arm. That will help you get a little bit more of a twist and help you land that 540. The second thing I think you really need to focus on is your spotting. The entire time you did your 540, you were looking right at the ground, and that will kill any power you could get. So rather, when you do your 540, really try and look up, spot your target just like you would for a tornado kick. But this was a good clip. Thank you so much for sending it in. Our fifth and final clip comes from Landon, and he's looking for some tips on his double cork. He says he's really struggling to straighten out his swing leg. So let's check it out and give him some tips. Landon, that was a good double cork, and you are so powerful. But if you want to clean this up, what I would recommend is go back and work your prerequisites, specifically the cheat gainer. If you can swing a nice straight leg on a cheat gainer, you'll be able to swing it on a cork or a double cork. So if you go back and work that swing from the ground up, it will do loads to improve your form and your cleanliness. The other thing I think you really need to focus on is not twisting early. When you came out of your touchdown rise, you ripped in that twist and you twisted so fast, but that cut out a lot of your swing and you were able to get over just because you're so damn powerful. But if you want a good, clean double cork, slow it down. Go back, work your cheat gainer a little bit to clean up your swing, and then be patient and not rush your twist. If you do that, you should have no issues getting the double cork. I can't talk. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a special thank you to everybody who sent in their clips. If you want to get your clips featured on next week's Student of the Community, direct message them to me at Mastering Tricking. And if you want to support me, please go to my website, check it out, maybe even become a patron. It would mean the world to me. But thank you again and have a lovely day.